We're going to be doing a gentleman's type cut with a probably two and a half up on the side, one at the bottom probably, and scissor cut the top. Won't take very long to do this. One thing about you got a little bit of freedom to get out there and ride around just a little bit and cool. Well, it's hot out there.
Yeah.
Summertime.
Air circulate.
Yeah. Get a little bit of freedom slightly. This barbershop business is pretty confined. I have to stay right here with it.
Yeah.
But I love it. Now I will slip out sometime for lunch. If I got to go pay a bill, I can. But most of the time I just get some of these guys around here to go do it for me. Guys helping me. There's one guy that helps me a lot around here.
Did you do anything with your red chairs?
I got rid of them. Yeah, I had to jump them because nobody ever bought them. I had them all over the YouTube, on eBay. Nobody ever bought anything. I figured somebody would have jumped on. What I'm doing is stop in here to leave this to be able to where the head changes at. If you go around there, you got a buzz, so you just want to kind of come off the head right there. And yeah, but I had to jump them things out. And I still made money even because I bought them cheaper than the price I sold them for jump. So still made money. I'm gonna open that one up at the bottom, and I'm gonna open the blade up a little bit too, and I'm gonna fade this right here a little bit. They sold it. I think I probably made double my money on them almost then even. I thought, and I had some parts. I think I might have sold some parts off some of them on eBay, but just didn't do as good as I thought it would. I thought somebody jumped all over it. One had a title for it.
As scarce as they are.
Yeah. It could have been fixed. Somebody, if I'd been a person that worked on that kind of stuff, like doing, I could have been a shop fixer myself. Wouldn't have been nice with a big old V8 sitting down there, 327 sitting down there. That'd been nice. I seen a guy with one of them little foreign made cars with a big V8 in it yesterday.
Really?
Boy, that thing looked good sitting down in there. Had pretty valve covers. Yes, yeah, everything was nice, chromed out, beautiful. It was going. They've been dragging with it. One of them boys over there that runs that towing service. One of the buying boys. Yeah, that thing was nice. I'm not going to square this haircut like I did. I'm going to square it slightly, but I'm going to round the edges on his. I think that looks a little better than this true square. Yeah, that's one of them little, I don't know, one of them little sharp nose cars. I don't know when you put that thing down there. And big V8 sitting in the middle of that thing. Nice. I know it fly. You got no weight there hardly. It's about the size of one of little Vegas or something. Maybe a little bit smaller. They used to put the V8s in them Vegas all the time.
Yeah. I saw a Vega in Society here a little bit.
Yeah.
First time I seen it.
Just like a Pinto. You never see a Pinto now. 1980 I had one, bought new. But there ain't none of them things left now. They just didn't hold on to them.
There's a retired chiropractor up there in Charlotte. You got a blue one on Elizabeth, I think Elizabeth Street.
Yeah.
76, I think.
Yeah. That's a pretty good little car. I mean, cars back then didn't last 500,000 miles.
Yeah.
You know, you don't change the oil and stuff like we supposed to back then. You know. My daddy had preventative maintenance in Highland. He was the top man over here for years. He kept like 100% rating. But on his own, that thing did turn out more square. It does look pretty good like that, with a little bit rounded on the edges. He was the top preventative maintenance man, and he won't do nothing to his cars at home. He just let them go, and he just won't do it. You know. But at work now, he kept his stuff tip top. That was his job. He stayed with it. I reckon when you get home, you don't feel like doing nothing, you
That's
know?
right.
And, he was the top man they had out there for years.
Just make sure the plumber's house, and he's always got leaking houses.
Every time. Let me just trim this up slightly. You know the hair grows about a half an inch a month, so if we just get a little bit off of this, I don't know if we need to get that much off the top or not. Are you letting that grow out some rock?
Or you would not particularly.
Did they use a guard on that the last time?
Oh, I can't remember.
I'm just gonna just scissor trim it real good, I reckon. Just get it where it's good and neat. Fit in with this haircut that you got. See that people that, you know, a lot of people that if they would just watch YouTube a little bit, they'd know how to cut hair, because there's a lot of haircuts on there. Oh man, there's a lot of stuff on there. And people watch it. I mean, there's people at these places having trouble cutting haircuts. You can't even get a good haircut like this. All they got to do is go on YouTube. They can go in and learn this haircut, other ones. Fast. A lot of people think they got to give people their money's worth as far as the length. Your money's worth when you cut it like they want it.
That's exactly right.
It ain't cutting it short. You ain't got to give them the money's worth. A lot of people just want to trim. That's the most important thing, to talk to somebody and find out what they want. You go to cut and give them the money's worth, they'll be back in 3 or 4 months. And they ain't going to come back.
You're right.
Unless they just like something about beside the haircut. And ain't coming back. And you know, when you first start, that happens. I did that a lot when I first started. Got hair too short, like 30-something years ago. But I didn't really know what to do with it, you know. I had to learn from trial and error, you know. Didn't have a lot of people helping me with it. Things we learned over. Somebody asked me what a buzz was about a buzz in 1982. I said, he said, I want a buzz. I said, what's that? He said, well, you cut the hair real short all over the same length. I didn't know what it was. We didn't use clippers back then. We only used scissors. And now I do flat top, buzz, everything. We just didn't have them back then. I'm going around that little bit back there. I think that looks a little better. Now that we're going back in with it. Square around a little bit, huh? But looking back, I kind of laugh at myself. I used to get buzzers when I was a child, you know, back in the 63 and 4 or 5 probably.
Yeah.
And, but I didn't know what it was. I didn't know the name of it because I didn't hear it actually being young. But right after that, it was scissor haircut. Probably about the time me and you come up. We'll show this haircut, the side view of it a little bit, and the top. Okay, let's see. Looks pretty doggone good. Let's see how easy and fast that haircut was. If you can learn that haircut, just remember when you come up with your 3 to stop where your hair changes at. Where your hair changes at. Just remember to stop, and you can always fade with your comb and scissors there. If you're a young person and getting in the haircut business, just try to get it like the people want it, and then you'll have plenty of business. Thanks for watching.